Have you ever wondered how a simple cucumber transforms into that tangy, crunchy, and irresistible pickle you find beside your favorite sandwich? It's not just a process, it's a dramatic transformation, a journey of science, precision, and nature working in harmony. Today, we'll pull back the curtain and reveal what really happens inside America's largest pickle operations. Welcome to Plainview, North Texas, nestled between Lubbock and Amarillo, where one of the largest cucumber farms in the United States thrives. Thanks to its sandy loam soil, cool nights, and low humidity caused by its elevation, this region offers the perfect climate for growing cucumbers. The conditions are so ideal that the cucumber yield here often surpasses other areas of the state. The process begins with meticulous preparation. Farmers till the soil to create a light, airy bed that promotes healthy root development. Irrigation follows, making sure the moisture level is just right. Then comes the fertilizer, custom prepared to feed the crop exactly what it needs. With the groundwork laid, it's time for planting. Using advanced seeding machines, the seeds are automatically placed into the earth and covered with a thin layer of soil. This isn't just farming, it's farming with precision. Planting begins in late May, and the harvest wraps up in early August, giving the cucumbers around 50 golden sunny days to grow. Within just 7 to 10 days, the first green shoots break through the soil, a sign that life has begun. At this crucial stage, tractors are used to clear weeds and till the soil again, allowing water to reach deeper. Overhead irrigation systems, equipped with massive water towers, make sure no corner of the vast field is left thirsty. But water isn't enough. Nature's secret weapon, bees. Female cucumber flowers only bloom for 24 hours. In that brief window, each one must be visited at least 10 times to ensure full pollination. These visits aren't random. Farmers rent over 100 beehives to assist with this vital process. It's an investment that significantly boosts cucumber yield by ensuring nearly every flower has the chance to bear fruit. When harvest time arrives, timing is everything. Cucumbers grow fast, sometimes too fast. The optimal size for pickling cucumbers is between 1.5 to 1.75 inches in diameter. Anything bigger, and it's no longer usable for commercial pickling. Since they can grow too large overnight, farmers must act fast. Modern harvesting machines step in to meet the challenge. These machines, engineered for efficiency, use sharp blades to cut the cucumber stems cleanly. Then, a chain mechanism pulls the plants into the harvester. Inside, special rollers separate the cucumbers from the vines. The cucumbers move along horizontal and vertical conveyor belts before being collected in large bins. Meanwhile, giant trucks follow alongside, scooping up the bins and transporting them immediately to the next phase. Each harvester can collect a jaw-dropping 50,000 pounds of cucumbers per hour. But here's the twist. Once the cucumbers reach the right size, the farm has just 24 hours to harvest them all. Miss that window, and they're too big to pickle. On a 3,000-acre farm producing up to 35 million pounds annually, that's a race against time. Some smaller farms opt for a more traditional method inspired by German farming, using winged carts that allow workers to lie down and hand-pick cucumbers. These carts move slowly over the rows, and while this technique is more labor-intensive, it ensures careful, precise harvesting. It might sound relaxing, but make no mistake, it's hard work. Next, the truckloads of cucumbers reach the temporary cleaning station. Here, they're unloaded onto powerful conveyor belts. High-pressure water jets, fortified with a light chlorine solution, blast away every trace of dirt and debris without harming the fruit. The result? Sparkling clean cucumbers ready for their ultimate transformation. Workers manually examine thousands of cucumbers, scanning for any defects or bruises. Only the freshest and most flawless cucumbers survive this initial round. But that's just the start. The cucumbers then enter a high-speed sorting line, where they're grouped strictly by size. Why? Because only uniform cucumbers can ensure consistent quality during the pickling process. Once sorted and cleaned, these cucumbers don't head into jars just yet. First, they're loaded into specialized trucks designed for maximum freshness. These trucks back into massive industrial conveyors, and with a simple release, tons of cucumbers tumble onto the belts, ready for the next stage. Where are they headed? To giant fiberglass brine tanks, each one a towering giant in the world of food preservation. As the cucumbers pour in, the tanks slowly fill. It takes about 35 minutes to fill just one, and each tank holds up to 45,000 pounds of cucumbers, roughly 9,900 individual vegetables. And here's the jaw-dropping part. The facility holds 800 of these tanks, storing over 35 million pounds of cucumbers at once. But what makes a pickle a pickle? The secret lies in the brine, a carefully crafted mixture of boiled and cooled purified water, salt, and just the right amount of sugar. The formula is exact: 10 parts water, 1 part salt, 0.5 parts sugar. This solution is pumped into the tanks where the cucumbers begin their transformation. The moment they touch the brine, the cucumbers float, but they must remain submerged, so wooden lids are carefully placed on top to weigh them down. In the heat of summer, the pickling process takes about 3 weeks. It's during this time that nature and science work together to create that signature pickle flavor. Once the transformation is complete, a unique machine called a digger scoops the pickles out of the tanks. It works like a conveyor belt with built-in cups that lift and transport the pickles to the processing plant. Meanwhile, glass jars have been cleaned and lined up, awaiting their flavorful guests. The pickles undergo one last manual inspection, ensuring only the best make it through. They are then carefully arranged into jars, each one holding the exact number of pickles, down to the detail. But it's not just the pickles. Each jar is filled with a new brine, this time mixed with special seasonings that elevate flavor and ensure shelf life. Once filled, the jars are tightly sealed, labeled, boxed, and shipped to eager customers across the globe. But wait, what if you prefer your pickles sliced? For lovers of sweet and sour cucumber slices, the next part is irresistible. The pickles are sliced into thin, even pieces and gently passed along a vibrating conveyor. These delicate slices are loaded into jars, and once again, the sweet brine brings balance and brilliance to their flavor. The contrast of natural tanginess and a hint of sugar creates a flavor that's not only addictive, but perfectly crafted. Now, here's where the factory shows off a different kind of mastery: quick pickling. This method bypasses the traditional 3-week process, producing pickles in as little as 3 to 5 days. How does it work? First, cucumbers are washed thoroughly and then briefly boiled for just 1 to 2 minutes, just enough to activate enzymes. They're then rapidly cooled in cold water to preserve their crisp texture. After being drained, they are prepped for jar filling. Each jar is lined with a unique combination of spices: garlic, chili, mustard seeds, peppercorns, or other seasonings depending on the recipe. The cucumbers fall into the jars from conveyors and are hand-packed tightly to ensure a neat and compact finish. Since these cucumbers are still firm, workers use precision and force to pack them efficiently. Then comes the final touch: hot brine, infused with flavor and freshness. After sealing, the jars are sterilized in a hot water bath, eliminating any bacteria or mold and guaranteeing food safety. From there, it's labels, packaging, and shipping. In a matter of days, what was once a firm, raw cucumber becomes a flavorful, preserved delicacy ready to enhance your sandwich, burger, or snack plate. But the story doesn't end there, because pickles aren't just delicious, they're surprisingly good for you. Pickles are rich in probiotics, friendly bacteria that support gut health and aid digestion. Thanks to their high water content and electrolytes, pickles also help with hydration. And here's something many don't know: certain compounds in pickles may even help regulate blood sugar levels. All of that packed into a crunchy, mouth-watering bite. So the next time you open a jar and reach for a pickle, remember, behind that satisfying crunch lies a journey of engineering, tradition, flavor science, and health benefits. If you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look into the world of pickles, don't stop here. There's more waiting for you. Check out our next video to discover how McDonald's hamburgers are made in massive factories. Like this video? Hit that thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to uncover more amazing stories about the everyday things you never thought twice about. Turn on notifications so you never miss what's next. Thanks for watching, and next time you eat a pickle, you'll know exactly how much went into every bite.